Hey everyone, and welcome back to Old Stories Reanimated. Today we're diving into one of the most pivotal moments in human history, a story far more complex and fascinating than the simplified versions we often hear. We're talking about how the Americas were discovered. Now, when most people hear Discovery of America, one name immediately comes to mind: Christopher Columbus. And while his voyages were undeniably significant, the truth is, humans had been living in the Americas for tens of thousands of years before Columbus ever set sail. That's right. The first discoverers of the Americas weren't sailing across the Atlantic. They were walking. During the last ice age, a land bridge emerged connecting Asia and North America, what we now call Beringia. For millennia, various groups of hunter-gatherers migrated across this bridge, following herds of animals, eventually populating both North and South America. These indigenous peoples developed incredibly rich and diverse cultures, built impressive cities, created complex societies, and established vast trade networks. They were thriving civilizations long before any Europeans set foot on their soil. But if we're talking about European discovery, Columbus wasn't the first either. Almost 500 years earlier, another group of intrepid seafarers made the perilous journey across the Atlantic: the Vikings. Around the year 1000 AD, the legendary Viking explorer Leif Erikson, son of Eric the Red, sailed west from Greenland and established a settlement in a place they called Vinland, widely believed to be modern-day Newfoundland in Canada. While their stay was relatively brief, evidence of their presence has been found and verified by archaeologists. So, why do we focus so much on Columbus if others came before him? This is where the story gets more complicated and, frankly, a bit uncomfortable. Christopher Columbus's voyages, beginning in 1492, were different not because he was the first, but because they initiated a sustained and transformative period of contact between the Old World and the New World. This wasn't just an exploratory mission, it was the start of an era of colonization, trade, and unfortunately, immense suffering for the indigenous populations. His arrival kicked off what historians call the Columbian Exchange, a massive transfer of plants, animals, culture, human populations, technology, and ideas between the Americas, West Africa, and the Old World. But it also brought devastating diseases to which native populations had no immunity, leading to catastrophic population declines. So, when we ask how were the Americas discovered, the answer isn't a simple date or a single person. It's a story of ancient migrations, remarkable indigenous civilizations, daring Viking expeditions, and finally, the beginning of a sustained, albeit often brutal, global interaction that reshaped the world forever. Understanding this nuanced history helps us appreciate the incredible resilience and rich heritage of indigenous peoples, and also the complex legacy of European exploration. It wasn't about finding an empty land, it was about encountering vibrant, diverse worlds already brimming with life and culture. What do you think about this reanimated old story? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Old Stories Reanimated for more historical deep dives, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.